Let me know when you're rolling.
I started rolling when you did.
He done been rolling. Okay. Well, you know how... So this is the last part of our season preview.
Yeah.
This is the last... and the wheels kind of fall off around this point, generally, I'd say.
Yeah, part 3, it's amazing how we sort of make this seem like it's work. But by the third part, even though it's taken us a month and we've only recorded 3 hours of content, we're just like, I haven't slept in a week. I don't know how I've made this seem like effort.
This is a thing we're supposed to enjoy, but in the end, it ends up being more draining than most other things in my life.
It doesn't even feel draining. I just listen to it, and it's like part 3 is just like we're like, and then she gets naked, and
well, I found a way to spice things up.
Oh boy!
I'm gonna
be on mescaline the entire time.
Watch me do this line. No, I'm sending you an image via text message.
Well, you have Discord.
Well,
the amazing chat app known as Discord.
It's going. It's sending.
Okay.
It's sending.
Sometimes it takes me a while to get text messages. Oh, okay. I have a loading circle here on my phone. Don't know how long this is going to take to download over this. Do we got 5G yet? Is that barreling through my neurons?
Donald Trump hasn't enacted. He hasn't flipped the switch.
Oh, flip my switch, Don. Just turn me into a weird cyber insect, whatever 5G is going to do. I don't know.
I'm going to give you a little hint. Hold on. while that's loading. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
That's a metallic cap.
You're gonna be drinking something. Wow, you're really spicing things up.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I have what's called an IPA here, and then you spend 20 minutes explaining an IPA while I slip my wrists.
It's got a really complicated flavor profile. So many dimensions.
It's bitter as ass. It's really complicated. I don't know.
It's like drinking weed.
I had a beer that tasted exactly like weed once, but it wasn't an IPA. It was just like 2 years old.
Skunky is what we call it.
It was so skunky, and I drank the whole thing because I was already drunk.
Have you seen the picture yet?
It's still loading. Again, I told you I have a very...
All right, maybe Discord's the way to go here.
That's what I said. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
There is something a bit more comedic about something popping up on your phone, but, if it's...
Well, okay.
It's definitely going to show up eventually, but, if you just have it handy.
All right, believe me, I've got it handy.
Oh, no.
Sent. Wink.
Winky face. Wait, where did you upload? You didn't even upload it in the chat we're in.
I sent it to your direct messages one because
I finally.
I slid in.
Gotten a DM. Oh my goodness.
Yup, in the fleshy flesh.
Oh, it's for those of you who can't see my Discord window, it is a 40 ounce of malt liquor, but not just any malt liquor. It is a Mickey's fine malt liquor, bright ass green with the B on it and everything.
Yes. I made the trip to my local gas station because I knew it needed a little bit of lubrication for this. So I figured, why not? Let's bring it full circle, baby. I managed to procure the long lusted after Mickey's.
What made us think of Mickey's? It was some video or something.
Oh, who knows? Oh, I don't know. Probably somebody drinking a bunch of alcohol.
Well, yeah, someone was drinking a Mickey's. I just don't remember. Just don't remember when. That was probably on just a thread on CK or something. Yeah, so you just knew where to get it. Did you use the Mickey's locator?
No, I walked down. I had a gut feeling. I thought I had seen one. So I've also got a Mickey's sense.
How many other 40s do they have there in that gas station?
They only had Old English. They only had Old English.
Old English and Mickey's. That's.
Yeah, we would have expected a Colt 45, but no, alas.
You got to find a
so I'm going to see. I'm going to see if I can get this on my carry-on in my check bag. Next time I come up, so I can bring you one of the...
bring me a year's supply. Give me...
Yeah,
which, like 4.
Yeah, a regular human being that's not that money. Like, sir, you seem to be transporting an obscene amount of liquid in your bag. Also, they would just shatter. I just know they would shatter.
They would shatter. You could bring an entire suitcase and just... fill it full of newspapers and Mickeys. I think you can have unopened sealed liquids in a checked bag, actually. So
yes,
you could.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to bring gin back from the Nippon. So
you did do that.
That being said, maybe I should just send it to you in the mail, which is legal, but I've done it before.
That's like one. I mean, that's probably a small. Like how much? A 40 ounce? I don't know. That's very covert.
I was gonna slide it into like a one of those vacuum bags, or just put it with some clip. What the fuck is it called? Bubble wrap? Bubble wrap it and put it into a manila envelope.
Bottle-shaped package.
Yeah, yes. It's gonna be it's gonna have. I'm gonna take the comics section and use that as wrapping paper for you.
I wonder if I could find it around here somewhere.
All right, we could just use the Mickey's locator, fam.
We tried that, but that's just Mickey. That's a Mickey's locator. It's not a Mickey's 40 ounce locator. It doesn't specify.
You got to do your due diligence. You have to seek it out.
Yeah,
it's not going to come to you. But it's really good. This is good as fuck, actually.
Yeah. Do you even usually like malt liquor, beer type, that stuff?
I'm into beers now. So
okay,
I mean, actually, I was for a period of time, and then I stopped drinking. But this is delicious.
Not bad. All right. Cool.
Anyway.
Anyways, we got so much to talk about. This is gonna be bad. I mean, it's gonna be real good. Strap in, folks.
Am I supposed to be halfway done with this?
Oh no. Maybe if you take a 20-minute break between sips.
All right.
It's good to get a head start. I took a shot. Part 3, spring. I was almost going to say, wait, is it spring or is it still winter? How long have we been doing this? Has it been?
Well, what year is it?
Yeah, it's summer 2020. Let's go.
I feel like it's always been a part of me.
I wasn't going to have you watch Gunjou no Magmel, but I watched it and I was like, you only have 4 things and this is fucking stupid. Let's go. Because there's some stuff to dissect here.
Yes.
And if there's one thing I love, it's analyzing things that do not need it.
Things that will be forgotten about within minutes of them coming out.
I don't know if you just saw me tweet about. I just saw. The only reason I use Twitter is because I legitimately it's come to accept I just enjoy being angry. Literally, like
yes,
it's the I'll just see something stupid and I'll be occupied for hours in my own brain. I'm just a pathetic. I'm just I'm just destroying people with rational logic in my own brain for most of the day. I'm just that's all that. I just saw a dude analyze the more cowbell sketch from SNL, and he's wrong. He's not even right about it. And
what's his take?
Let me just read it. This guy writes for Bloomberg and he has 140,000 followers. This is apropos of absolutely nothing, which is my main problem.
Right, this is just a non sequitur.
This is a 20-year-old sketch that everyone knows about. Like, being wrong is one thing, but just to say this out of nowhere, and then to be so wrong, he goes, the real joke of the SNL more cowbell skit is that there actually is no joke. It's not funny at all, and more cowbell has zero meaning or significance. The actual humor is in watching people straining to understand the joke or tricking themselves into thinking they get it. He thinks it's like anti-humor.
It's not fucking Far Side. It's
not Tools. It's cowbell.
Yeah, like it's oh damn. Oh, that's the name of our thesis.
There you go.
But I mean, there's clearly a joke. It's that they're acting like idiots.
The joke is that the cowbell's a stupid thing, and he cares about it too much. And he was wearing a tiny shirt. Like, it's the simplest. Oh God!
It's the most base. I'm not
gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm gonna be debating that man in my head for 3 weeks. And it's gonna go from analyzing the cowbell thing to I'm gonna conclude with and that's why it's okay to drop a nuclear bomb on whatever city, I'm just going to extrapolate to a ridiculous conclusion.
So you've been getting angry about just bullshit on Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is it's addicting. It's genuinely addicting.
I just like it.
So I spent my week I binge watched a television show, which I have not done in a long time.
All right, something real good, huh?
This is Generation Kill. Which is it's a HBO show about
I know
the invasion of Iraq.
Yeah.
And it made me so anxious because the entire show is about the incompetency of like the superior officers in the military and how nobody knew what they were doing. And you just have to watch as over and over again, our grunts are thrown into ridiculous situations because the people above them are brain dead morons. And it is so infuriating to watch. And it just made me so... It just furthered my previously discussed psychosis, where I was convinced that the government is grown. It's we can't control it. We can't control the government.
You're just calling like fucking, I don't know. You're calling like the New York Times and being like, I'm convinced the government has become uncontrollable. That's the best sentence I've ever heard anyone say. Is what I'm getting at is the government is become uncontrollable.
I also went on an Edward Snowden hole, which was he's first of all
that Holden.
If I were a girl, I would want to fuck Edward Snowden so bad because he's so
he's a twinkie, charismatic, kind of gentle.
He's charismatic
spoken.
as fuck.
Yeah,
and like dummy intelligent and a hero. If you ask me, a hero. But yeah, I watched some of his videos, and I'm convinced that my phone is always listening to me now, and that I'm convinced the NFL draft was based on decisions that I made like on phone calls.
It's just to mess with you.
Josh Allen's going in 7th. He's going 7th.
People were mad about some Cardinals guy. I don't know what's going on.
NFL bullshit.
The only thing,
I was
the only scene I've seen from Generation Kill was the scene of the guy in the truck talking about how everything's about pussy or something.
Yes.
And I thought I didn't know what it was, so I just straight up thought it was scripted. Like, he's so good. He was so good at that. He had me convinced about whatever he was talking about.
That show is so authentic that the people in the characters in the show, one of them is played by the person that the character is based on. So like it is.
Oh, it is.
I mean, it's a narrative.
It is fiction. Okay.
It is a narrative, but they literally had the people that were those characters as references,
right,
and in some instances playing themselves in the show.
Sure, right.
It's crazy authentic. This is again apropos to nothing, but it really freaked me out. Highly recommend anybody watches that. It's beautiful.
Here's your HBO update. That's the important stuff going on HBO these days. So
the show's from 10 years ago.
Isn't that like 15 years old at this point?
It's 2009. 2009.
Oh, okay. Gunjou no Magmel is a Chinese manga. I think they call it Changa over there. That's the one that got you. I'm glad. Pierrot Plus, not Pierrot. I don't know if that's their B team, but it's all Japanese staff. It's no they don't even have really Chinese names, the characters or anything. Very ugly name though, Magmel.
It don't work because the Japanese at least try to find American word or American sounds. Jesus Christ. English syllables that fit together and kind of sound cool.
Like Japanese and English sort of, for whatever reason, coincidental or not, find certain sounds and cadence to be similarly pleasing, and Magmel does not work in either of them. There are very few Japanese titles that sound gross to me, and the Chinese one right off the bat is immediately. We watched this. It's about they discover a new continent, and it's named Magmel. And when they talk about it, they play Arab, like Egyptian snake charmer music.
Yes.
Everyone goes to Magmel to get at those big mushroom resources. And I was really worried about the character design at first, but it turns out it's a fake out. They show this lineup of very silly characters, but then that's just sort of part of the montage. And it turns out they all die, and that's a
cold open. It's like a kind of just showing you what it's like there.
They're a representation of all the adventurers that go there and then just die. So, and the opening plays, and it's pretty stylish. It's not actually that bad. The subtitles were unreadable, at least in mine. I assume in yours also. Great, so cool.
I don't know what the fuck they used cardboard cutout font, whatever.
Who cares about that? It was hardly English.
Oh, you're talking about the actual subs?
It was straight up Google Translate. Oh yeah. Just not even close to native speak, not even close to English as a second language. Like English as a, I typed it into Google Translate.
I feel like it deserves it.
Yeah, it kind of made it more enjoyable, really.
It added to the experience for me.
Yeah, so it seems like it's going to be an episodic show about this guy who helps people do stuff in Magmel, and he has like an office, and he has a little girl helping him, and he wears like a uniform, like a military uniform, kind of like an officer or something. Mm-hmm. And the first episode is about this sick boy showing up, wanting him to rescue his brother from Magmel. So they head there very quickly. I guess it's easy to get there. They just go by helicopter and then like ride a weird horse thing. The show has a really ugly grain to it.
Yes.
It's like fake grain. It's like smudgy and makes it look.
Is that only inside
gross.
of Magmel, I believe? I think they just apply that.
Oh, that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
It does indeed look like butt.
Yeah, it makes it look cheap and old at the same time. It's a decent concept. Like they come across this human bait that just looks like a man, but it's a little weird, and it's actually just like a lure with from these big lobster millipede things.
Yes. And
most of the animals in this content though are just fucking stupid. Like there's a horse that just looks like a horse but dumb.
Fucking horse.
And then there's like flying also horses that look dumb, and it's so they're heading through Magmel, and the kid just runs into his brother immediately. It's supposed to be like a whole continent. I don't know if they sort of went to the general vicinity or what.
This particular MacGuffin they're looking for exists only in this area.
Okay, but it also only grows on a pile of corpses. They're looking for it's like a thing that'll make him not sickly anymore, which his brother and parents went out looking for, and his parents died, so it's...
I don't know if that was really worth the risk. We would... I mean, I guess there is the element of needing the corpses, but you think something like a pharmaceutical company or something would take advantage of this?
You just go in there with like armor and grab one and then reverse engineer. Yeah.
You think that there would, rather than just a bunch of people going out on their own.
They can't patent a plant, man. They want you to be sick.
Oh, that's true.
I
didn't consider that.
If they didn't want you to be sick,
or like, how about we have a bunch? Let's say we have a prisoner we're going to execute, right? Like I mean, you could make a lot of money off of that. So like they execute a prisoner, and rather than disposing the body through cremation or burial, you instead bring it and throw it on this pile, right?
Oh, well, that's not going to fly. Ninth Circuit ain't going to let that one pass through, buddy. You can't. The family's not going to be happy about you throwing him onto a pile of compost corpses.
Look. The family doesn't know once he goes to the fucking cremation chamber. You could give him a bunch of stray dogs in a bucket, and they'd be happy.
So then we learned that Big Bro has actually gone crazy. It's Heart of Darkness, baby. And he actually killed his own parents to grow one of these plants for himself because he wants to be strong. And then so he stabs his little bro, and then he just dies. Little guy just dies. Our main character fights the brother who goes Super Saiyan after eating the big seed.
He's so big.
The tone is a little all over the place. Like this character who's sort of the focus of this episode just straight up died, and then the bro gets all he does a Demon Slayer sister and just gets all big and muscly and glowing, and goes.
You would think it would be like a thing where they managed to save the kid. Like, oh man, he died, but he was large enough to generate one of those little flowers. But no, kid just buys it.
Well, no, yeah, but that's okay. Like, if you want to have that tone, but it doesn't really. It does not earn that tone. It's
the main character is a smarmy asshole.
Oh yeah, but not smarmy enough to be really memorable.
Yes, but just a douchebag.
Yeah, but it is a time-honored tradition when you have an episodic show to make the first one particularly somber. Mm-hmm. Like Bebop did that, I think. Like those people died when they did the Red Eye, right? Mm-hmm. That was the first episode. And then, I just feel like every episodic show, the first episode is just like it ends with the main character walking away like, well, them's the breaks around here, and then they go to the bar or whatever. I don't know why I have that conception of episodic shows in my head.
I definitely can see that.
Like
there's
thing.
like a traumatic kind of thing. Sets the stakes really.
Right.
You know, and it's a harsh world.
Yeah, shit can be real here. And then he beats him, and he walks away, and that's the.
It's why episode. The fighting is so ludicrous. Like people get punched and they get knocked back like fuking 30 feet.
Yeah, everyone's jumping
and shit
so high, and it's
yeah.
It's nonsense.
Are we basically done with our summary here?
Why is this continent so incredible if everyone is a Superman? Like.
I loathe this main character. I loathe him. I find him insufferable, and it's
he doesn't even say much, but yeah, he kind of sucks.
I hate his attitude, and it's also like kind of hyper violent at times, where he's just like the wildlife there is threatening, you know, and he's got to fight it, and he just fucking explodes this bird.
Yeah, there's a whole scene of him chopping all of these majestic Pegasi just into 8 pieces.
Yeah, it's really something. And God, he flies like fucking 50 feet in the air in that scene. It's some stupid bullshit.
Yeah,
and
man.
It really is like you know the show where it's like he's a kind of a bad boy, but he's got a heart of gold, and he's got like a little helper, and they go in every episode, like somebody comes to him and he goes on a quest, you know, kind of private detective type shit, right?
Senko-san's pretty good.
And this one blows.
Yeah, it sucks ass, bro.
It also, like, when you have a continent like this, I don't know. You could do an interesting thing with like mercenaries on the continent, and you know, like they're working as PMCs for companies, right? Because like they're trying to take over the resources, right? Because like they said, it was like a new gold rush, but if it was a new gold rush, mega corporations would be all over that bitch in a heartbeat. So I don't know. Also, the government would be there because it's too big to control.
Which, as we know, is uncontrollable.
Yes, it is uncontrollable. But yeah, I thought it was a silly show.
Oh yes, very silly. Not super entertaining. Silly though. I wouldn't watch it.
No.
Next up. Oh, you did not watch Fairy Gone. That might be the only one you didn't watch. That's not a sequel. Fairy Gone, which I watched and have here somewhere. I didn't have you watch it because it's not very, I don't know, it's not bad.
Is it
CGI?
Good.
No. But what a title. And it is an original show, surprising, which when I watched was the first original. I had watched the whole season, and I was more than halfway through, I believe. PA Works.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. It's about it's a little steampunky, a little like 20th century, like Europe, sort of World War II, but not as grim.
Is this
vibe.
German fetishism? Because these characters look very Western.
It's more like slightly Victorian and steampunky, but also it's like, you know, 20th century stuff.
Is it the Order 1886, but like 5 years or like 20 years later?
More magic, I think. Okay. Yeah, there was a war. It was a very serious intro. A lot of military drums in the soundtrack. So, you know, there's war stuff happening between these two made-up, you know, whatever countries. The opening has some incredible rapping.
Great.
So, yeah, there's our main character is a girl she has like a gun, and she's doing security at this auction at like this, you know, opera house or something. There's this little blue chihuahua in a cage. It's like a fairy or something. The main character's name is Marlia. And there's a dude, and his name's Free. And,
hell yeah!
Then they're having this auction, and they're auctioning off like a page of a tomb that's supposed to be important, and it gets taken by this assassin thief lady, who it turns out Marlia knows from her childhood. And Free has got to take out this assassin lady, so he summons his retarded looking fairy, like a big silly looking dog robot thing, and his big fairy fights hers. I have it written here. His is a wolf with its rib cage out, and hers is something else. I don't know. There's rap rock happening while this fight's going on.
Yeah, baby.
Maybe I should have had you watch this shit.
Yeah, it's it sounds lit.
I forgot how dumb this was. They do end up releasing the fairies in the cage or something, and one of them touches the main character who has a flashback to her childhood, and she gets a thing to summon. So this causes Veronica, who's the other lady, to run away. So now Marlia and Free are a pair, and they're gonna take out this mysterious organization or something. It's very average overall. They didn't hook me by introducing any like character motivations really. Like the main character wants to talk to her friend. I know. Vern wants the grimoire or whatever the hell it is. I get we don't know that yet. That's fine, but I don't know what Free is up to. I don't know what his group.
I like the look. I like the look of this girl with glasses. Is there a girl with glasses in the first episode?
Probably. Fairy Gone. Which one is?
Her name is Clara.
I don't think I met Clara in the first episode.
Okay.
No.
She looks cute.
She does look pretty cute. You would like one Futaba from Persona 5. I can recommend you some reading.
Oh yeah, I
material.
can't wait to play that on my Nintendo Switch.
Oh. Oh man, that's a good one.
Thank you. Whoa! Oh, I do like this girl. Oh man!
Oh, you don't know what you've been missing. Holy shit, Futaba is so amazing. She's the best part of that game.
She got the military jacket. She got big old fucking glasses.
She's the best. She's the only girl I even cared about in that game.
I really the announcement of the next the Persona 5, the Royal or whatever, made me. I really want to play it. Because I remember how cool Persona 4 was for the
10 hours.
60. Hey, I played at least 30 hours of that game.
Okay, so you got a third of the way through.
And I'm like, damn, this looks cool. But then again, it's set in a city, and I kind of like rural Japan settings more. I don't know.
4?
Persona 5.
Oh, 5 is in the city.
It's set in a city.
Yes,
yeah, and I kind of like the rural setting of 4 more.
4 is...
That being said, there's not like a ton of places in 4, which I feel like is kind of one of my issues where I didn't finish it.
Oh, maybe. I mean, you could
whatever.
find more if you, like, I don't know how many, did you do the daycare? Did you do that? Did you go to the hospital?
I don't think I did the hospital. I didn't pursue the daycare.
Okay. Yeah, that's, Persona 4 is like the best JRPG of all time, probably. Of like the 8 that I've played. I
almost want to play Golden. Weirdly,
yeah, people like Golden.
Because I think it looks a little bit better.
On like a PSP emulator or Vita, whatever. Oh, did it come out on the consoles?
Actually, David just has a Vita that he's he has to fix. But if he fixes
broke
that, I might
already?
just buy it off him. He bought one intentionally that was broken because it just needed to have the power port replaced, and that's it.
I thought he had been playing it.
He also he bought 2. He purchased a Vita for himself to play, and then he bought one to fix.
Excellent.
But he lost his solder wick, so now he's just kind of got a broken Vita.
Is that for weed stuff? Why did he have a solder wick?
What? Because he's gonna solder.
He bought the soldering equipment just for the Vita.
Also, a broken PlayStation 3 as well.
Wow, so great. The information that David is now just a console refurbisher is so unsurprising to me. And probably not great at it yet.
No, he's in the early stages.
Yeah. Speaking of Bebop, we got RobiHachi.
We do.
RobiHachi Mama.
Yes.
This is another original show from Studio Comet. Remember School Rumble?
Of course.
Remember Initial D?
I mean, yeah.
This is the
gas.
Yay.
Wait, no, that one's been tainted. Fucking.
I think it has enough of a legacy.
Mm.
This is the director of Gintama and Grand Blue and Gundam Wing, and also School Rumble. I don't know.
That makes a lot of sense.
And it's also fucking gay. I had just watched another gay show before this one. We're not really doing these in perfect order. My first note is just fuck you because I realize it's gay. Issei Condor is the mysterious new world in this one, but we don't start on there. I don't think. I think we start out on Neo Earth or something. Oh, Neo Tokyo. That I know how that story ends. That's bad. It's Galactic Century 0051. Good forward thinking on the zero padding. I like that.
There you go.
Optimism. Yeah, I don't know. I did the last one. You want to do this one?
Sure. Yeah, so we got our spunky protag,
Lovable
right?
goofball.
Lovable goofball protagonist a la a Gintama. He keeps falling for these schemes, right? Like where he's like, I'm gonna do this one business decision and it'll be set for the rest of my life, right? Like I'm gonna invest in, like I think he invests in like a bunch of coconuts that he was gonna sell or some bullshit.
One of the things I like about the show is his backstory. Is he just has bizarre scheme after another, and he always just ends up getting fucked over.
Yeah, like they end up being just scams, basically. He gets scammed by the people that are selling to him, but this time he's got it for real. He's gonna actually succeed this time, and he's got this bag of money. He's running around with a bag of money. It gets stolen from him, and then this mysterious gay boy shows up and re-secures the bag for him and gives it back to him.
The other guy is uptight, unlike him, who was goofy and carefree.
Yes, they truly are an odd couple.
They are like opposites.
So they have lunch together. He buys him lunch, and he refuses to eat the cheeseburger because it's too fattening. Also, that scene goes on for fucking ever. By the way, that scene is like a solid
at that table.
5 fucking minutes of eating lunch at that table. Anyway, let's see. He goes and makes the investment, but this time, once again, the investment fails. And all the shrimp that he purchased, or the shrimp farm that he purchased, they all die. And now he's deeply in debt to the mob. And lo and behold, the gay boy shows up to his house to collect his debt. And then I guess also, and then the mafia is there as well. And the mob dude rolls up, and he's like, "Oh shit, we need to get out of here." So with gay dude in his spaceship. He takes, because his apartment is also a spaceship that he has docked there. He takes off and flees the planet with Gay Boy in tow. And then they get chased after by this mafioso in outer space. And it turns out that he just so happens to have these 2 fighter ships in his apartment / spaceship. And they take him out.
Yeah.
They take him out to go fight the mafioso. And then it turns out they combine them in kind of like a retro throwback, I don't know what the fuck is that genre. Just like a robot combination sequence, a la like a giant robo kind of, that deal. Mm-hmm. And they fuck up the mob bosses, and then they're off to crazy space adventures.
Sure are.
They did a space dandy. They did one.
I don't even like Space Dandy that much, but it's better than this, man. Come on.
This is that's what I'm saying. It's like this is that seems like a thing that we could drag out for a lot of episodes, because I'm assuming with Gintama Heritage this might end up being a number of episodes long.
Oh no, way. This isn't.
You don't think so? You think it's a 13 and done?
Yeah,
or
probably
12 and done?
12. Yeah, no, this isn't a long form. It's not even. It's an original show. There's no way.
The characters don't really have a lot to them. I do kind of like spunky protagonists just because his backstory is so entertaining.
His backstory is funny, and the other guy is not just like a prude. Like you said, he said the fries were fattening. He actually explains like toxins created by the process of frying. So he's also just sort of autistic, which I kind of like.
Yeah. He's got a little bunny companion that lives in his apartment that isn't funny.
Yep.
It's not funny.
This is 12 episodes.
Okay.
I have written Eaten Fries gag. There was some gag that I thought was okay, maybe. I don't know. There's jazz, and
I did like the ambiguous gender mafioso kind of sub-boss with the pink afro. Mm-hmm. I liked them.
Our boy plays the sax in his stupid fucking Pokemon protagonist outfit.
And girls love it. Girls love him. He's a bit of a player.
He brings home these ladies, but they leave because there's moss outside his house.
Because I guess it's kind of supposed to be ramshackle, but it looks like a bitchin' pad to me. Like that, I would fucking kill to live in a place like that.
There is a guy. Oh yeah, the mob boss is named Yang, and he's trying to secure the bag. So that's funny. Yeah. It's topical. I'm trying to get my shares back up.
There you go.
It's completely ethical for me to promote this candidate, despite the fact that I have financial interest in his success.
Hey man, all of those rules have gone out the window at this point, boy.
There's ripping guitars. What else happened? Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty boring. Oh, this has more fake grain. I don't like it. There was a cheesy old school mech song while they fought in the fucking.
Yeah, I just feel like this has been done. All these gags have been done.
Yeah.
They also do like these weird like transition things with these kind of mascot bunny characters it's supposed to be quirky throwback retro thing to like 80s anime.
Yeah.
But I did not find it that humorous.
I don't inherently hate the dynamic of one guy's funny man, straight man. It's it ain't broke. Yeah, I just don't. It didn't hook me. And also, probably my largest complaint is it's so fucking ugly. It's like they were just like, oh, it's the future, so just throw as many fucking colors on it as you can. Everything's just bright ass neon, gross, pink and blue. Fuck off.
Do like pink afro though. That's all I got.
It's good to have a pink afro. Oh wait. Okay.
I do like that people are still eating hamburgers and French fries in the future because that's just the truth. That's just the way it's going to be.
If those go away, you'll know we're truly lost.
Yes.
I want to talk about One Punch Man season 2 real quick. That's the other one you didn't watch.
Sure.
Just because it's One Punch Man. It's a big deal. It was a big deal when it came out, and they're doing another one. This one's by J.C. Staff instead of Madhouse, and also the director changed. People thought it was going to be really bad because the trailer had almost no animation in it. It was like a bunch of black with words and then a bunch of stills, and everyone was like, "Oh no!" And it's not that bad, but it's not as good. It's still, it's still weirdly paced, like One Punch Man always was, where you'll just spend half an episode with these characters you don't know or care about, and then you'll never see them again. And it's like, where's our protagonist? And then you do spend time with the protagonist, and then he doesn't do anything for a while.
That works better in a reading format because it's just like you're stuck for 22 minutes. When you're reading a manga,
they can only have like max 2 fights per episode because you need to make them look halfway decent, and you don't have the time to actually pace it quickly because it would be ridiculous to try and draw all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's there's a lot of downtime that I'm just confused, or not confused, but it's just like it's not super engaging all the time, especially when it's not even characters you really know, and the designs are very silly. There aren't a lot of cool characters. They're either like way too wacky or way too like, this is just a muscular dude with spiky ass hair, and the color. I don't like the coloring in this one. Like, it's way darker. It makes it look cheaper somehow. It looks like Dimey Dollar. Remember how Dimey Dollar looked? It reminds me of Dimey Dollar.
Holy shit. Throwback, motherfucker.
I still remember Dimey Dollar, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Those penguins with boners.
No, the boner penguins. Holy shit. I think about that show sometimes. I think about how the main character dies.
Halfway through, and then we switch main characters who suck. They're like, switched to 2 obnoxious lovebirds. And
I think it's like the second episode. He goes down this crazy minecart. That was
like the first episode. Right. That's how he gets into the underground base. Yeah, Dimey Dollar was fun. for some of it, and some of it was just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm glad somebody made it.
Sure, yeah. There's a tongue monster in the first episode. I've already seen a few episodes of this. I don't know. Yeah, the quality's dropped a little bit. Mostly, it doesn't look great. It's still the source material. If you're into that, I don't know. Whatever.
David seems to like it.
Is he watching?
Yeah, he's caught up on it.
Okay, I didn't know he watched the first season.
Yeah, he did. He liked it.
Man, that first
because
one
there was an overpowered protagonist.
I was thinking about when they first announced the show. I told David like, "Yo, you're gonna want to watch this," and then I realized like, oh, he doesn't like this kind of overpowered character. He likes only Death Note overpowered character. But maybe I was right. I don't know. But he only gets to be overpowered like once per episode, maybe. Sometimes not even that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we got Senko-san.
We should watch a short. We should do a short.
Oh, you're right. You are completely right. Did you watch Cho Kado Girl 1 out of 6?
Did you find that? I couldn't.
I posted a YouTube link, but I didn't expect you to. I didn't even watch. I watched the first 2 minutes, and I was like, yeah. It's a CG show about like an action figure girl has a tight ass bod.
She's cute.
She does look pretty good, honestly.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't know. It's dumb. Whatever.
All right.
It's a horny figure show. The guy touches her.
Of course.
So yeah, after that short, we got Joshikausei.
Yes.
Oh, this isn't gonna take very long. This is a manga adaptation by Seven. It's 4 minutes long.
I got it.
The first episode's called High School Girl and Thighs.
I got it.
Okay, go for it, buddy.
So there's this girl. We start on the train, but nothing happens on the train.
Yeah, well, it's a flash.
This guy.
Flash forward. It'll be explained. Yeah.
He takes a little peek, but so there's this high school girl.
He's not peeping. He's just looking. He's just noticing. It's not peeping.
Sure.
But you don't see what he's noticing.
There's a high school girl. She's laying down on a desk with her legs all spread out, and another girl comes in and tries to make her cover herself. They don't talk, by the way. These girls don't talk.
There is no dialogue in the show. That is the
also they're all gray, which is weird.
Not a ton of color. Yeah.
And she tries to cover her and make her modest again. And then the girl laying down grabs her with her legs.
Well, the first one doesn't do that, right? She just kind of gets in there, and then she squeezes her head between her thighs, right?
Yeah. Well, I thought the intention of the girl who was trying to cover her was to make sure...
And the second one does that. I don't know about the first one.
And then if her legs are spread, girls come in and do things to her legs. I'm not entirely sure what the second girl just starts smacking the legs together and making noise, which she likes.
That's the third girl.
That's the third. Wait, what?
There's
only two girls.
No, there's 3. You are fucking.
There's the girl that's laying down. The first girl that comes in. No. We have different nomenclature for the girls. Yeah. Laying down girl. The first girl enacts on her by covering her panties with her skirt, right? The first girl that enters the room does that. The second girl enters the room and then smacks laying down girls' legs together to make a noise, which she finds to be humorous.
For some reason, I remember there being 3 girls. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just totally...
she got thick thighs. And then there's a mosquito. And then the girl swats at the girl laying down, swats at the mosquito, which is on her leg, and that generates a handprint, like a handprint from the slap, which she's then on the train later, and this guy wakes up on the train and notices the handprint on her leg, and then she sees him and gives him the stink eye because she thinks that he's peeping on her, and that is the episode. It's go ahead.
This is a bizarre. It's like a vaudeville. It's like a I don't know what film. It's a weird fucking.
Vaudeville wasn't a bad kind of comparison. It's gag. Is it even a gag though? Like, what is
mimes,
the joke?
I don't know. There's silly music that's going along with their actions, and they're doing silly stuff that doesn't make any fucking sense. And there's a huge mosquito. It's so big.
I really would rather that they like if I could see the pussy. That'd be. That'd be good.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a letter to the producers of the show and say, "Omanko kudasai." It's just gonna say "Omanko kudasai" in hiragana.
I like that the girls got big thighs. I like that.
No, they don't draw them good. If you're doing thighs, you have to have restraint. You can't just do, hey, they're fucking big. Like there needs to be. There's a shape requirement to have a. They're
a little blobby. They're a little off model at times.
The ratio's wrong. Like she has these tiny shins and then just fucking acute triangles out of nowhere. They're not acute triangles.
Oblique.
Equilateral. Yeah. Just huge ass fucking thighs. Not a fan of that one.
No, I don't really know what's going on here. This is one of those ones where I feel old.
Why was she slapping her thighs together?
Well, how could she slap? Why she slap? I don't understand.
No.
Let's move on to something I do understand.
I understand.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Hey, allow me to comfort you.
All right.
With some mommy fox ASMR GF.
Are you saying that I need to just relax and let you pamper me?
You need to be. I didn't say I'm going to pamper you, but you need to be pampered.
Okay.
By Sewayaki Kitsune no Senko-san, which was a manga, and is now on your TV screen. Dokakobo. Yeah. It's about this salaryman programmer. But this isn't an isekai. Even though he's staying late, he doesn't get hit by a car.
No.
It cuts to, he's miserable because he's, taking the last train home. So it cuts to a bunch of fox ladies in like Japanese painting world, conversing. And they're discussing how his aura, his negative aura, is fucking with people on this train he's on, which if it's the last train I think would be a bit more crowded. I don't know why there's no one on it. But he gets to his apato, and and Senko-san's there. Everybody knows Senko-san. You've seen a screenshot of her at some point already. Yes. Somehow. She makes him some food. He presses the touch fluffy tail button.
I want to touch it.
He can barely accept food from her out of humility, but he goes straight for the fucking tail when she asks if he wants anything else. And somehow that was 24 minutes. I don't know what I expected, but somehow that went by in like 8 minutes, and she's gonna pamper this guy, and then she raps in the ED.
I want to watch this with Jordan Peterson. Like I want to watch this in that Nobunaga show with Jordan Peterson, and like
now when you have a fox girl taking care of you, that's the belly of the beast right there. Now,
you got to rub the belly of the beast.
Now you have to rub the belly of the beast, and you can do that, and you can have this beast clean your room for you. But what does that say about your life? What are you doing? If you're not taking care of your life by yourself, what are you doing at work? What are you doing in your personal relationships? You're allowing this demigod, who sure she's fluffy, sure she's very fluffy. Okay, I'm not arguing with that. Okay, I would never dispute that for a second. Now, Dr. Peterson, let me.
Oh shit! He's got the Zizek on deck.
I am hearing what you are saying. Okay, but just let me interject here for just a second. You see the fox girl with the tail? I can't do his lisp.
The 1-2 punch. You were too coherent, I think, was the problem. I could understand the points you were trying to make and how they related to this fox girl. Anyway,
I will admit, I once had an apartment, and I did have a fox girl living there.
What does this say about us? This is like, I was watching this, I'm like, okay, the audience for the show is probably literally this dude. Probably is the dude who goes to work and works way too many hours and comes home and wants to be comforted. And I'm like, this is the most unabashed self-insert, just like wish fulfillment anime I've ever seen in my entire life. And that's not a criticism, mind you. That's a statement. It's
but
just
see,
like,
it's meta because she keeps telling him, just accept it.
I know.
Just let it.
I know. It's
let
like,
it happen.
I don't know what to make of this. I don't have an opinion on this. I watched it, and I'm like, I totally get it. Like, I totally understand. If I worked 16 hours a day in an office, this is probably what I want to watch too. I just want to dream of Fox Girls. I want to dream of touching their tails, right? But damn, I can't bring myself to watch it. I'm just, it's like giving in. It's like you have to be self-aware enough to watch this show. I think.
It's taking that one final syringe full of sweet.
That's exactly right.
Sweet H, and just fucking drifting off into the warm abyss.
It's almost meta. I think it's close to being meta in how nothing and how just in how much it's just appealing to the most base instincts of like cute thing, you know.
But it's not even like heart-meltingly cute. It's not just like blow your face off. Like, she's pretty cute, but it's not like I'm fucking in a trance, you know.
I think it's better. I think it's better this way than if it was overwhelmingly cute. I think this is almost like, if it was overly saccharine, I probably wouldn't want to watch it. But because this is almost weirdly more grounded, because really what happens in it other than she makes some food and she touches his tail?
Her personality isn't super pronounced.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't like being touched, you know, she gets embarrassed, but it's not extreme moe.
And I think that kind of works in its favor. I think it is like sliding into the abyss, honestly. It's not, and you don't do it like...
I don't do it every day. You know, like once a week I go, you know, I load it up. I load it up and go to town.
It's the most nothing thing in the world.
It has it has like a first person after the credits, just ASMR section where she just does the same thing, but to you, the viewer.
Maybe it just exists for you to fall asleep while watching it. Like, do you watch this on your phone, right? You're laying down underneath your desk because you have to live at work.
Yeah.
Because you're a Japanese game developer and it's 10 weeks to launch. So you need to be there every single night, and this is what you watch to drift off so that you can wake up the next day, eat some instant ramen, and get back to work.
Some cup noodle.
This might be a cultural relic. This might be a monument to what Japanese modern culture has become. It's kind of beautiful in a way.
It's
That's what the half of a 40 that I've consumed has to say.
Oh, you're still only halfway through?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get up and pee soon. So I.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
What do you think, man? What's your take?
There is nothing more Japanese than the fox girl. She come to you, and I read all these stories. You know, they always suck on the penis. These fox girls. They come to your house at night. What does you say about human psychology? That the fox girl is always sucking on the penis.
But here's the thing. You want to earn it. He didn't earn this fox girl, so he's not receiving pleasure from it. You want a stay-at-home wife, that's fine. But you have to earn it. If it's given to you, you won't appreciate it. Clean up your room. Then you'll get your fox girl.
Ah, yes, bucko and whatever, and so on and so on. I will take the fox girl. I will have her suck on my penis. Thank you, Dr. Peterson.
You know what? I agree with you. I actually agree with you on this point.
You may agree with me, sure, but I have the N-word pass, okay? You do not. I think we know. I have my plastic vagina. I will pretend it is fox girl. I will leave this venue post-haste.
Uh-oh. Are we talking about the objectification of the real? Or are we starting to talk about abstract objects? Uh-oh.
You'd have this abstract object, and you pretend it is fox girl. I lost it. God damn it.
Honestly, that was so admirable. I didn't expect...
I had it for a solid minute there.
I didn't expect the transition into the dialogue.
You have to now, right?
I guess so.
It's so funny.
It's what an anticlimactic thing, which I think is ultimately better than the alternative, frankly, because it keeps dumbasses out of the conversation. I think because if you went there just looking for them exploding at each other, then like you're not the type of person that would appreciate the conversation and dialogue anyway.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Just
Great
the
work.
juxtaposition of their voices is all I need.
I want him to talk me to sleep.
Jeez,
Not this fucking fox girl.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be the most. Now we are going to. I have this rubber foam. I am going to crush it with my hands.
And listen to me. That's a beautiful sound. A beautiful sound. We're making beautiful sounds
shut
today.
up for a second.
But what about tomorrow?
He's in the other room shouting.
The battle of the century.
I let you do laundry in my place. I did not say you could interrupt my ASMR session.
This is the common good.
Carol and should we do another short? I keep almost saying names of other shorts.
And then I'm gonna go pee.
Oh, okay, yeah, short one. No.
Oh wow, we got the 1-2 punch. Okay, sweet.
Nobunaga-sensei no Osanazuma. Why is this a 1-2 punch?
I didn't watch this. I watched the first episode of this, but I didn't look at any of the art. This girl is so concerned about the size of her boobs.
Oh, really?
Hold on. Did you look at any of the official art for this?
No. Oh, is it all just boob envy stuff?
There's this. No. This girl with massive cans, and she's so upset and concerned.
Oh, she doesn't like it.
No, it seems like a real problem for her.
Oh no, that's a bummer. Back
shit.
problems.
Yeah, it looks like it. Some serious strain. Anyway.
Nobunaga-sensei.
Just looking.
I don't know if she's concerned about those specifically. I don't know.
Yeah, they might not be, but it just in my mind, she's really upset about it.
Yeah, this is... What the hell is this? This is a manga adaptation by... also 7. Hey. Same as Joshikausei. This one's 8 minutes, though. I heard people talking about this. I thought it was going to be, good. It's Nobunaga-sensei's Young Bride, which piqued my interest. But it's just about a dude whose name is Oda Nobunaga. And he's supposedly a descendant of Oda Nobunaga, so they just gave him the same name, which is something that crazy people would do. That's like if I was named... there's no actual influential Irish people, are there?
No,
oh, well.
no.
But it's weird. It's a weird thing to do. And he's,
unrealistic standards, huh? It would be like naming your son.
Oh yeah,
your
for sure.
your last name is Washington, and you name your child George.
Just George Washington. Yeah, no, and not George Washington Carver.
No.
Yeah, it's that just sucks. And he's like this pathetic teacher who complains to his students about no GF. And while cleaning out his family's storage shed, he accidentally breaks a vase and summons an ancient Miko girlfriend who everyone's confused about, and she gets naked because she's supposed to marry Oda Nobunaga. She's like a historical figure, and she gets naked because it's baby making time, even though she doesn't love him because they didn't have love back then. It's going to be his family is going to get mad at him because the girl's going to keep getting naked. There's going to be more girls after that, I assume. What did you think?
This guy would be locked up. Oh my god! Just think about if you're like a 14-year-old girl and your teacher is complaining to you about how he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Oh, that's bad.
And how he's jealous. That's not good.
That's not good. Yeah.
No, and also you definitely don't want to tell that to a girl because that shit's gonna spread to the entire school in 5 minutes, son. Everybody's gonna know that you're jealous of your student for having a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, he was complaining about being jealous of 2 students who were dating.
Yeah,
not good. They don't have Me Too in Japan, so maybe he won't get fired, but it's still bad.
You should be a non-sexual entity as a teacher. Honestly, if your students
you can be sexy as fuck, but yeah, you shouldn't perform any sexual. You shouldn't be part of your.
It's just not something you want to bring with you to the workplace in general. Mm-hmm. So bringing that.
I'm already packing.
School,
I don't need to pack anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, of course. Concealed carry.
I bring
in Japan
a gun to my Japanese school. Yeah.
This is the part of the 1-2 punch that made me think about Jordan Peterson and how he feels about this. Just
Now every show you watch is going to be viewed through his eyes.
Well,
and
like,
just imagine him sternly just shaking his head the entire time while Zizek tries to conceal his boner.
So much.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't like it.
I don't like necessarily subscribe.
I assume
Jordan
most adults would not like it.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's really specific to him.
Yeah, I don't. This is not something that an adult person should be watching. Really, it's really kind of.
But you're gonna feel even worse. You're not even 24 yet. I'm over here in 24 land. I'm mid 20s. I'm feeling worse. I'm 10 years older than this 14-year-old girl. And I'm feeling extra bad. How about it?
I was thinking about this because here's what I got it figured out. I got it all figured out. I'm gonna start dating when I'm like 30, right?
All right, cool.
So when that's 2025. So if I'm dating an 18-year-old when I'm in 2025, they'll be when will they have been born? Help me with this math. I'm
18 in 2025. They would have been born in 2007.
Yes. Okay. So Halo 3, right? Like I was playing Halo 3, which not too unreasonable.
It's not even going to be legal to date 18-year-olds in 2025. Like that's not going to be like I got fired from Polygon for DMing girls on Twitter who had just barely turned 18.
So I got one of those, right? And then I dump her 10 years later for the next 18-year-old. And that woman will have been born well after the release of Skate 3. So, that's when things start to get dicey. So I was really thinking about it. I might have to readjust my expectations. But I am basing when I can date a girl solely on when video games that I played came out. So right now, if I were to date
Crash Bandicoot is fine.
Well, here's the thing. I date an 18-year-old right now. We're talking Super Smash Bros. Melee. That was a lifetime ago. But we're talking... But then once we start getting into,
Double Dash? Probably okay.
No problem. Resident Evil Remake.
Wait, actually...
all day.
Wait, hold on. Oh, no. 2003. Never mind. 16, no.
Abort.
No, yeah.
So we have to be, honestly, to be safe, we have to be firmly in the N64 kind of realm, right?
PS1, very early PS2.
Yeah.
I was a PlayStation kid. I don't have much reference for... Yeah.
That's all right.
I guess GameCube was 2003, so I can just...
But we're approaching GameCube time.
We're almost there. That's going to be weird, yeah.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance,
people conceived while I played... not Twilight Princess.
Let me look up something really quick. Okay,
I forgot there was nothing good on the GameCube.
Something's about to get. I mean, I think the cutoff has to be Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. If a girl comes, if a girl wasn't
that like 2004?
That's what I'm saying. This is like in the future.
Oh, I
going
see.
Forward.
Even when they're 18, it's not going to be good.
Right. Course, because that means that they're playing. That they were born after a remake of a game that I played when I was a child.
Yeah.
So
to be fair, we played that way after it came out. Like, I was playing Yellow and Red and Blue way after they were released, because when you're a kid, you don't care.
Where do you even get them? How did I even get a copy of Pokemon Blue?
Yeah, I was playing a Game Boy Color, and it's like, where did I was born? It was like 2001.
No idea.
Someone just had one, and just gave it, and I was like, this is great. This is the newest. And then I got it.
All my friends were playing it too. All my friends were playing Game Boy Color, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, it's weird. Then I got it in advance, like 2000. Who even knows? 2004, 2005. I was like, yeah.
I'll have to ask my parents. There might be pictures of me kicking around with my game system.
So it would have been like 2002. I got to.
Yeah.
When did the GBA get released? That was probably relatively new.
So I think that's the cutoff point.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how far down the road it is. I can't date anybody that was born after Fire Red and Leaf Green.
I was just thinking I hope my saves are still okay. I gotta extract those from all my games.
Yeah, you gotta dump that. Cartridges. You gotta dump those carts, man.
I got a bunch of legendaries on one of those somewhere.
Which game?
I just remembered like forming an entire party of the original legendaries in one of my. I forget if it was a crystal. It was probably a crystal.
That would probably be crystal, because then you get the legendary dogs and the legendary birds.
No, I took them from. It was all like it was Zapdos.
Oh,
I had the link cable, and I traded them all somehow, and I spent hours because you have to. It's like one of those puzzles where there's only one empty space, so you have to, shift everything around. But I don't know.
I believe that's the time machine, because you have to transfer it from an older game to the newer game.
Yeah, but I just got all the original legendary birds or whatever they are. I don't know what in the first one. Zapdos.
I gotta pee really bad.
There's a flaming bird.
That would be Moltres.
Moltres and Mewtwo. I have, and there were. And you have 6 Pokemon, so there's 3 others somewhere.
That's your legacy, dude.
I gotta get those.
You gotta protect your legacy and upload that shit to Google Drive and Mega Upload.
Mega Upload, yeah, the one thing that'll be with us forever. Okay.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah, go.
I want to consider girls not dating girls being born after Fire Red Leaf Green as a podcast clip, because that's the ultimate conclusion.
All right,
I'm back.
I can tell.
I'm gonna be honest. If you're trying to get fucked up, Mickey's might be the only way to go. It tastes really good.
It's always worth, yeah.
What's the ABV on this bitch? It doesn't
5.
say it on the bottle.
It's got to be like 5.2. It's just beer shit.
Oh shit, it's Milwaukee. Shout out to Red Letter Media.
5.6. That was close.
5.6. Yeah, it's excellent. How's Skinny Boy season going? Last time you weren't doing so hot.
What was wrong with me last time?
You were eating those eggs, those Reese's eggs.
Oh, somehow that didn't really seem to cause any impedance. I've lost an average of, I've calculated 1.9 pounds a week, which is really more than I'm aiming for.
I mean, you gotta be at a deficit of 1,000 calories, right? Like, how do you even?
I always thought that my resting caloric rate, whatever, is like only 21 or 2,200 calories.
We underestimate. Are you doing cardio?
I'm supposed to be, but this week in particular, I just fucking can't wake up anymore.
I think it's allergies. I think my allergies have just been fucking killing me, because there was a hard line where I was getting up pretty consistently early in the morning, and then suddenly it hit me like a fucking ton of bricks, and I woke up one day and it was fucking noon, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Yeah. But I don't know, I bought a bike, so I've been biking a lot. I think I said 15 miles on the last episode, and then I just put in 8 the other day. So I'm hoping that'll do some good for Skinny Boy season, but I feel like this Mickey set me back a lot. I feel like how many?
I ate half of 2 bags of candy, so altogether I ate 1 full bag of just candy, and that didn't set me back at all. So I don't, as long as over time, I was supposed to lift weights at some point this week, but I was gonna yesterday, and then watching anime took too long, and then I was gonna tonight, but then watching anime took too long. So oh well. Hopefully I'm able to maintain the small amount of musculature I gained in the 6 months of bulking.
As long as you're consuming that protein, you'll be good.
I am.
I'm poker addicted.
Oh no, you're in it.
It's pretty bad.
You are living the bit I did last episode.
Yeah, and I didn't look anything up. I've just gotten really good at reading a table, because I'll play 3 or 4 at a time now, and it's the rush of a lifetime, really.
The rush of taking from other people.
Well, what I'll do is I'll go to the gym, I'll shower, and then before I write or watch anime or anything, I'll just sit in my bed steaming, listening to podcasts and playing 4 games of poker on my laptop.
Yeah,
for about half an hour.
Background game, I guess, huh?
It's really great. Also, God, I hate talking about podcasts on a podcast, but our stock market isn't even real anymore. The next thing on the deck is Carole and Tuesday.
Carole and Tuesday is an original show by Bones for the 20th anniversary. because they're the Bebop people, or they
Yes.
were. Chief Director, Mr. Shinichiro Watanabe.
Yeah, it is.
He's
It
Bebop
is.
Man.
He is the Bebop Man.
He's Kids on the Slope Man. As
I
we'll
still
see
haven't
from
seen it.
from the scene he stole from Kids on the Slope in this first episode. It's about music girls, and it starts off with this narrator telling us about this phenomenon called the miraculous 7 minutes, which sounds like. Hold on.
Tell me what it sounds like.
The miraculous 7. One sec.
Put in the character. Put in the character. Come on. You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Okay.
The miraculous 7 minutes. The miraculous 7 minutes sounds like the first sex that I. Woo. 7 minutes isn't even bad. I don't even. That's the joke I thought of, though.
Yeah, like I mean, if you're talking purely PIV for 7 minutes, you
That's
could do a
probably
lot
above
worse than
average,
that.
I don't know.
You could do a lot. Yeah, I think the average is actually it's sub 2 minutes if you're
Whoa.
talking PIV. Yeah, it's not good. We did this to ourselves, by the way, because we masturbate in whatever space is available to us when we're kids, and that just trains us to come really fast because we don't want our parents walking in on us.
Average 19 minutes, man. Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, Santa Claus ain't real here, but
You're not talking about me.
oh, I'm sorry. 10 minutes of foreplay, 9 minutes of intercourse. So
Yes.
average of 9 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, that's. That being said, look. If we're being honest,
Oh, you're gonna say it's so good that your average is 2 minutes. Whatever. Okay.
no. We're talking 4 hours, baby.
Well, you're not just fucking
It's a
that
multi-course
the
meal.
process, but we're talking about the actual act here. Okay, don't try to twist things.
Well, here's the thing: is that when you're on round 3 or 4, you
Okay.
basically can't feel
Yeah,
anything
all right,
anymore.
whatever.
You're just jackhammering.
Sure. Yeah. So we start out with meeting Tuesday.
Why don't I drink 40s every day? This Mickey's is so good.
40s are so awesome. How much was that? It was like $3, wasn't it? Well, you live in a city. It was like $4.
It was $4.
There you go. Damn, I'm good. Tuesday is a fancy gal. She's got that dainty nose. Is really the defining feature.
Are you saying that she's white?
Well, she's got a dainty nose though.
Okay.
And she's sneaking out of her mansion, running away, taking the train, barely makes the train to the big city. And her role model is Cyndi Lauper. Excellent. Great. Good job.
Good start.
Yeah. And then the show's like okay so far. And then she gets to the city, and there's a shot of the city, and I went like, oh no.
Yes.
Is this stealth micro budget? Because it looks like a shot from Ben 10. It's so
it's like
awful.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
like a tiny
undetailed.
little island, and it doesn't. There's no like. When you look at a real city, there's like skyscrapers, but then there are also scattered throughout, as you know, a series of smaller buildings. This is just big buildings. It is just.
Oh, yeah,
You get
no,
like a dozen big buildings, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. I should have known when I saw in the opening credits in cooperation with Netflix. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But I know that Bones is known for animation and not backgrounds, but shit, man. Like compare that shot of that city with like a Go Hands or a Madhouse show. Their cities are crazy.
Yes.
But then we run into Carole. She's a hip brown lady, huge studio apartment despite working a dead-end job. Overalls, you get it. And she scooters through the city to get to her job. There's something... My thing with Watanabe always is there's something about the way he tries to do cool that always just ends up pissing me off. And
Is it the nonchalantness? Is it that they're doing like, because her actions are actions that people would do deliberately, but she does them in such a passive way that it's like that's what his perception of cool is.
Yeah, it's like all these like kind of Dutch angles of her riding her stupid scooter through the street, talking about. She's narrating about like this is where people go to be somebody, and it's just generic big city talk. And I'm like,
it's like you're talking to a girl who's 18 that wants to live in New York City. Right?
I guess, yeah.
Which I guess is the point.
Yeah, and she's just being really cool, scootering through the city. I think I've just come to associate it with Reddit at this point because of Cowboy Bebop. But yeah, she works at a burger joint full of like bad customer straw men who just demand sex from her and
why don't you suck my penis?
Why give me this food that doesn't exist? I demand a burger that is as tall as I am, as big as a man. I wanted a noble opponent. And then we meet another brown lady. This one's an actress doing a silly soda mascot commercial, and she's kind of mad about it.
Which, fuck you, you're working.
Well,
fuck
yeah,
you.
that's the point, right? Because she's entitled, whatever. Carole, we cut back to, gets fired for being mean to customers. She puts too much spicy cheese on there. I went to the restaurant and they give me the spicy. She give me the spicy cheese. I complained to the manager. Yes, I know this girl is exploited by capitalist hegemony, but I bite into the burger, the cheese all down my shirt. I am wearing it right now. I did not wash it. You know.
Oh, now you want the spicy cheese. Now you want... Oh, you don't like it anymore.
You know, there's actually a quote from Jung about spicy cheese. He says to eat the spicy cheese is actually to stare into the mouth of the beast. And, I think a lot of people nowadays can relate to that, because...
Why are you even eating cheese?
They're putting these...
Eat just the burger.
They're putting this spicy cheese on everything these days, and I think it's really a problem because, you have all these young men out there, and they're ordering these burgers, and they don't realize how much spicy cheese on that, and that's going to be a real problem, when
I feel like Jordan Peterson... You must do the impression with your eyes as open as they could possibly be. They need to be as open, just like world weary as you could possibly get them.
Yeah, somehow open but very tired.
Yes, it's the antidepressants.
Yeah, it's all the SSRIs.
Speaking of SSRIs, I've been taking a lot of NSAIDs.
Yeah.
Because I've been slamming ibuprofen. Is this Mickey's gonna kill me? Am I gonna die because I've been taking a lot of ibuprofen?
You might get some heartburn if you take a whole lot.
No, I'm good.
Okay, why'd you ask me if you know you're good?
Well, I don't know. I'm not experiencing heartburn.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you take a shit ton of ibuprofen on a regular basis and also drink, you can get like an ulcer.
Nah, I don't.
Well,
drink,
I mean, you.
So.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Carole got fired. She goes to stand on the street with her keyboard. I did tweet about how I really just had to pause the show because I really just wanted her to bust into everybody knows shit's fucked, and I was laughing about that. She does this really lame, like no lyrics singing.
One of my biggest pet peeves.
And it's
one
generic.
Of my biggest pet peeves.
Yep, she's just on the street going. Na, 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 na,
yeah, as if I'm gonna fucking stop with you just fucking humming, fucking bitch. That being said,
you would stop if there was a sexy ass brown lady moaning on the street.
I would get her number. We'd probably fall in love, have a few kids.
But Tuesday really likes it when she runs into it, and they bond very briefly, very quickly, and then they run from the cop that they didn't really need to run to. He was just telling them like, "Hey, you can't, be standing here." And then we cut back to the actress who has this mom in quotes, just this monster of a mom who is just. I love it when directors like Watanabe, like they're clearly everything he makes is trying to cater to Western interests, and then he sneaks this poison pill in there, this fucking monster tranny that just like if the show ever starts to get popular, it's just gonna stop it right in its tracks because
we need to talk about Carole and Tuesday.
Just like every like if there were ever a chance of anyone over here liking this, it's every opinion about this show from now on is gonna just be, yeah, it's gross, but Because this mom...
Carole Tuesday is problematic.
This mom is just like, daughter, you need to fucking... You fired another manager.
Flop sweat going, you know.
Cowboy Bebop had like a big fat... Well, that was just a woman. That was just a big fat shop woman. I don't know what's going on with his mom. And then Tuesday has a weird manly mom, too. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
I think it's the domineering mom is going to be a kind of a...
Oh, yeah. It's going to be very... is going to have the feminine touch.
Yes.
But yeah, Tuesday's mom leaves finding her to a guy named Spencer. So I guess he's going to be like hunting her. The actress, whose name is Angela, and her mom meet this ultra cool super hacker who is, I guess this is going to be like the soulless record label. And Carole is the uber genuine indie girl, which is why.
Well, in this world, there are no more actual vocal performers. They're all AI now.
Oh well, yeah, right, yeah. So I'm guessing that Carole's adherence to being genuine is why she was kicked out of the family, and this actress is her sister, who's okay with being whored out. So that's the conflict. They're probably going to spend 2 episodes explaining that, and I already get it. So yeah, Tuesday and Carole end up in Carole's apartment.
Wait,
Well,
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
No, maybe you're right.
They're in there briefly, and then we cut to a jump.
I guess we're doing quote mom because I mean I guess Carole's an orphan, so I guess this is going to be another orphan child that is willing to be exploited.
Yeah. We cut to this drunk in a bar who might be Burger Guy from before. I didn't check, but I think it's just the same guy who annoyed her about the burger. This scene of him demanding a music change in this bar is stolen straight out of Kids on the Slope. In Kids on the Slope, there was a racist angle to it because it was a visiting American soldier demanding they turn off the coon music. Which was very funny. They got an English voice actor and everything, and he's like, you can look up the clip. He's just, hey, why are they playing that coon music? Turn it off. And then they make a whole scene out of it. And it's just the same thing, except he's just drunk and he's not racist. Maybe he is, but he's just complaining about the music because he's wasted.
Yes.
And then it's time, cut back to the apartment, time for the jam sesh scene. And, it's rough, buddy. Ooh, they're trying to jam, and Carole's playing her keyboard. Tuesday's trying to follow along with these occasional like guitar plucks, sort of, and she busts into these English lyrics. Tuesday's supposed to be the lyrics girl, and for 90% of the scene, she's not singing any of the lyrics. They're both just doing the humming thing, and then she just breaks into the lyrics, which are not good. Do you feel my tears? They won't dry, and they just repeat that over and over again. And then the final lyric to close everything off is "I'm the loneliest girl."
That'll sell. I go to a gym.
Yeah.
And
just nothing but Smash Mouth.
You would not believe the fucking bullshit they play at this gym. I wish it was just radio pop. Is the thing.
Wow.
But it's like radio pop that wouldn't even chart. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like it's so low that it might as well just be shit they ripped off of SoundCloud, you know, and it's just it doesn't even have that veneer of like quality that top 40 music has. It's stuff that doesn't even chart. It's just draining and horrible. And every time I go, like, they're piping it out into the parking lot, right? So I just walk in, and then, like, as I'm walking up to it, I'm like, fuck, we're here again. Like, they're playing this same bullshit, like, 80s throwback song that doesn't have any of the quirk or originality of 80s artists. Oh, God.
80s throwback song. Fuck. You just gave me Firewatch flashbacks.
I'm just fucking shaking my head right now. It's miserable. It's miserable. And like the thing is that I've been going consistently for like 2 months now, and I recognize every single song when it comes on
because I've heard
them. Yeah, I started. I went away from my super dope powerlifting gym where they didn't play any music or have any TVs or anything,
Whoa.
and it was just people that wanted to get fucking huge. And then I decided that I wanted to start going with
Kaczynski's gym.
I wanted to start going with my friend, and he had a membership to LA Fitness, so I started. Shout out to LA Fitness, fuck you.
Yeah.
I started going to his gym because they did have a sauna, which is nice, and it's a little bit cheaper than my previous gym, and it's everything that I remembered chain gyms to be, but 10 times worse.
And now you got a new one, or is it still LA Fitness?
I'm still at LA Fitness. The gym I was going to was super sick. It's called Hyde Park Gym, and it's like the logo. They have this giant, like, massive arm statue that's outside, and it's just nothing but rusted iron and sweaty dudes and sweaty big ladies, and it's great. It's great. Anyway,
all right.
Carole and Tuesday.
Yeah, I guess they made these lyrics like English, maybe like to hide the quality, which works the opposite for me because I speak English, and it's bad, boy. Then they go out and they look at the city, and the city looks a little better now, at least. Carole, I feel like at this point is being a little too bubbly. I feel like she should be more jaded from working that shit job. That was her only background, and now she's just like, yay, music, songs.
Yeah.
I like the twist that
obviously
the drunk guy is the narrator, it turns out.
When watching this, I just had to go back in my mind and recall back Mongolian Chop Squad, which is obviously a really great music anime. And
Hi,
part
Puffy
of
Ami Yumi.
Of course, my favorite anime. And this is a snore. This is a snooze fest. I was so bored.
Yeah.
I was tremendously bored by this, which is a shame because I am a big fan of Shinichiro Watanabe's work. I like Space Dandy more than you do.
Did you watch all Space Dandy?
I watched the first season.
Oh, okay.
I'm a huge fan of Samurai Champloo. Instrumental in my life. One of my very favorite shows ever. Love Cowboy Bebop. This does not do anything for me. I will say that, like, I'm not going to wholesale reject it based on the first episode because I think his shows you might need to kind of live with for a bit. You know, I'm willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I found this to be very boring. Which, like, and that's, I don't necessarily have much more criticism beyond that. I was not entertained by this first episode of this show, and I guess, like, my favorite scene in the show is at the very end, which is when they're making that Instagram post, basically, because it's in a way it gets the benefit of something that Beck didn't have, where, like, this is kind of probably gonna follow the route that a modern artist would take to rise to popularity, which is that they get a social media presence, which is a little bit more contemporary. But there's something about a show like Beck where you really feel like they're truly a ragtag group. Like, I know that these girls are destined for stardom because they show you in the very first shot of the fucking show, right? Like, they tell you up front that these two are going to make it. And it takes a little bit of the magic out for me. Like, Beck makes it in spite of themselves because they don't compromise on anything, and they're just a group of fuck ups that happen to make a really good band when they're together, and they grind against each other and there's conflict. But
these are just fucking city whores making soul pop.
Right, exactly, and like, there's a charm to a people trying to make rock, and like Beck has like rock rack
1,000 square foot studio apartment you got from serving fat guys burgers that you couldn't even handle.
Dude, fucking off. Beck, in Beck, this dude's living out of like a garage that he's rented from somebody, you know, like, and
that's better than most band guys have it.
Yeah, it would be an uphill battle if I were to continue to watch this. An uphill battle on the part of the show to make me like it. I can just tell right away it's not a story that I'm as invested in.
Yeah, I wasn't bored. I just don't like it. I don't know. I'll watch a few more episodes. Yeah,
I will say that there are parts of it that I like the way it looks. I like the way the girls look. More so Carole than Tuesday. Tuesday's got like really tiny eyes, which kind of wigs me out.
she scares me.
I don't know. That's our hot take on Carole and Tuesday. Sorry,
Okay.
we don't love it.
Oh well. What about a short? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you watched Isekai Quartet?
I watched them all.
You poor motherfucker. Oh boy. My first note is, Ethan's not gonna get this one.
Not a fucking second.
This is a Kadokawa cross promo, baby.
Boy.
Studio Puyukai, who did something called Kaiju Girls and Spelunker Sensei. This is a light novel bonanza. 12 minutes of nothing but Konosuba shit, which I'm psyched for, and then there's Overlord shit, which I am not psyched for. It's 4 of their most popular light novel based shows. They all go to high school together, it turns out. You see the Konosuba folks and the Overlord folks, and they press these buttons and end up at this high school. And then with Tanya from Tanya the evil, what's it called?
I watched the first episode.
Yojo Senki. That show is good. You didn't like the first episode, and but it's good. Oh, it's good. She's such a good character.
All right.
She's like a little girl Lelouch, but it's actually a ruthless Japanese salaryman in a little girl's body.
Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't see the second episode? Yeah.
No, what?
It turns out that he died. It's actually an isekai because it's called Isekai Quartet. It turns out he was pushed onto the train tracks, and because he was such a mean businessman, he was punished by God to go back to like this World War I, this sci-fi World War I, to be killed basically as like an orphan child. But he rebels against God by rising through the ranks of the military and becoming like a general at age 14 as this girl and flying around, and it's so fucking rad.
That sounds lit.
It's so good.
Man, what a curse, God. Like, come on, get it together.
The whole show is him like battling with God, and he's having conversations with him. He doesn't believe him in God, so he calls him Being X, Sonzai Exu.
That's awesome.
He says Sonzai Exu.
That does sound good. What the fuck?
It's good as hell. There's going to be a movie soon, I think. There's going to be a movie playing in the States in select theaters.
Now, here's the thing. How the fuck is this 12 minutes?
Shorts are just 12 minutes now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They're just all 12 minutes because fuck it, I guess. This is basically Flash, so I mean, it can't be expensive.
Yeah.
Tanya gets a really awkward recap here. I guess she starts explaining her whole backstory, and then
we interject the weirdness.
The button pressing silliness, and they're all in school together now. And then Subaru from Zero Kara East whatever shows up, and it's dumb. What thoughts were racing through your head as you watched this?
I was like, man, I think I was trying to remember if I recognized these characters. I recognized the girl.
I've watched so much fucking anime, and I've seen 2 out of these 4.
I recognized the girl, and I thought I recognized.
Which
I recognized
girl?
blonde girl.
Tanya.
I recognized Overlord, and then I thought I could have sworn I recognized some of the girls that were kicking it with Tracksuit Guy.
Oh, sure.
There's Amelia. Amelia, I think I recognize.
Amelia and Ram.
Yes, I recognize those 2.
Oh, yeah.
And then other than that, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what the fuck is this? Was also, there's nothing going on.
No.
There's like, whoa, we're in this high school, whoa.
Fuck, I could crush another Mickey's right now.
Too bad you only got 1.
Yeah. Could have had an 80. Anyway.
Yep. I did about 80 once. First time I got 40s, you're like, I don't want this. I was like, hand it over, and you can listen to that podcast. It's rough. Our second to last full show is Kenja no Mago.
Yes.
Which was a light novel, and is being animated by Silverlink. Oh no. Wise Man's Grandchild. Name of the show. You sound invested. You do this one.
Okay.
It's Isekai time again, baby.
Okay, there's like a salary man, and he gets killed by a car runs him over, and he gets transported to an Isekai, another world. And in this other world, he is reborn, and I guess has memories of when he lived on Earth. And he's raised by Merlin, who's like Merlin.
Was his name Merlin?
Yes, his name's Merlin.
I didn't even catch that.
He's raised by Merlin.
I mean, I just couldn't believe that another show where salaryman, programmer, whatever, is upset with his job. And then I was like, okay, what's the twist?
There is no twist. There is no twist in the show.
He literally just gets hit by a fucking car. They literally just did the thing.
I'm gonna confess. I watched the NFL draft alongside this. So I was F5ing on one computer while watching this on the other. So he's born. He goes to the other world where he's born. He's adopted by Merlin, and then he gets raised for the first 15 years of his life by him. He's like stupid good at magic, and then everybody, like all the kingdoms around, are like, hey, we want this kid because he's super powerful. And then he's gonna go to a wizard school to be super good at magic. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. I can't believe this.
I didn't dislike it that much. I kind of liked it. Okay.
It's so fucking pedantic and just it's over. It's so
the concept
slow.
Is generic. However,
what in the execution interests you at all? Tell me, please.
Merlin is nice. He gets happy whenever.
Doesn't mean anything.
Like they just have. This is a phenomenon that I refer to as the friendly isekai, where there's very little conflict, because at some point they decided like you try to do conflict in isekai, it's some otherworldly threat, it's kingdom, whatever. It's boring. Everyone's just nice, man. Everyone's fun.
Nobody's fun. There's nothing fun here.
He tells him that he's glad that he was raised by Merlin, and he lights up and he gets so happy.
That was literally the only thing in the entire show that I enjoyed was I did like how happy Merlin got.
What about the fun animation with him hiding in the bush at the beginning and the arms come out?
No,
right. I thought it was
bad.
It is. You gotta admit, it's weirdly well animated. Like this does not look like shit budget, like bottom of the barrel. I've seen so many shows that look way shittier than this.
Mediocrity incarnate.
It's not mediocre. No, this is above average animation.
No,
absolutely, you're out of your mind.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't watch half of it.
You weren't even paying attention. He has rocket boots.
He does have rocket boots. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's really good at magic. What else? One of the booby girls he saves at the end is actually quite cute.
I do like the girls. I do like, but I actively rejected the girls because I knew it was just a ploy.
That scene at the end of the generic saving booby girls from a rape gang, very, very generic.
They lampshade that shit too because he brings up that it's super generic.
Oh right, yeah, he does, and they don't subvert it at all. Yeah, no, it's not good, but it's I've seen much worse.
That's not an excuse. It doesn't excuse this.
I didn't say it excuses it. I'm just saying I'm not going to rail on it that hard. I just like a good friendly. They move into town and everyone loves them because of how famous they are. It turns out everyone he knows is royalty.
You know what? You know what? That's fine. If you're, it seems like your insistence to just not hate it is stronger than my will to hate it. I want to forget it. I want it to leave my life.
Yeah, I just sort of don't care that much.
I want to put it behind me.
I will always root for any friendly isekai because it's like a wholesome inversion of the American phenomenon of all TV being like cruel power fantasies towards the outgroup, and all Japan fiction now is just like, hey, what if you were Jesus? That would be cool. That would be nice. You could help people, That's what Shield Hero is. It's just like, what if you could make people not sick?
That'd be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I could make myself not sick of this world.
I don't know. Okay. We did not watch B Rappers Street.
I couldn't find that shit.
I also could not find it. So it doesn't exist. You watched Strike Witches for some reason. I wasn't going to tell you not to watch it, but I wasn't going to tell you to watch it.
I watch every short that I can. I respect the shorts.
I'm telling you, now you must think I'm crazy for telling you that Strike Witches is good over the years.
No, I understand.
Okay, because
look, man, I get it. This is an ugly ass fuck shit show that is not at all indicative of the quality of Strike Witches.
Strike Witches is so goddamn good. Like you can break down the concept and the plot of every episode, and it is the most generic thing ever. But you'll watch it, and it'll just feel like 6 minutes, and you'll feel so fulfilled at the end of every episode, and you can't explain it.
But I'm not going to judge your love.
And most of it is because of the legs. I'll be real. It's all the girls are mostly leg, and they draw the legs real good. And in this one, they don't.
This might be one of the uglier shorts we've seen in a while.
It's so insanely ugly. Like, it's not even an art style. It just looks bad all around. It
almost looks like a visual, what the fuck is it? One of those moving comics, motion comic.
Well, yeah, the motion, and like they're supposed to be moier because their faces are just rounder, but it looks like fucking ass. Their shirts, instead of being shirts, and you can see their panties normally, now they're just like shirt dresses, and the legs don't look good. They're not drawn right. They're not cute anymore. This is okay. So backstory: this is 12 minutes again. Apparently, this is a manga. There is like 501 Butai, whatever, is a manga, its own manga. And they made it into this. Studio is, I don't even know how the fuck to pronounce this. Accaeffe. 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 And Giga. This is the first production for both of them, even though they've done a lot of work before. The legs look dumb. It's kind of boring. I don't know. The plot is someone makes bad food. That's funny. Their butts aren't out.
No.
I can't believe I don't like a Strike Witches product. I wasn't crazy about Brave Witches either, but even that, boy, I kind of followed the formula. This is like, what are you doing? What'd you think? Your first dose of Strike Witches?
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Can you see potential in these characters? Maybe if they were put into like a good show.
I didn't get enough of a feel for any of the characters to really. No, I have no idea what Strike Witches is based on this one episode. If I'm being entirely honest.
Okay.
I know that they have these things that they fight.
They fight the Neuroi.
Yeah,
which are just big generic like black cyber monsters.
I reckoned that was the case.
Yeah, but it's good though.
Yeah, I have no further thoughts on the franchise. I haven't been enlightened in any way on what exactly Strike Witches is with watching this. I do think that the panties are part of the appeal, though, if I had to guess.
The character designs are amazing in the original. And it's fictional World War II. It's alternate history World War II, where they're fighting the Neuroi instead of World War II. So all the girls are based on. One of the girls is Erica Hartman, who's just Eric Hartman, who's literally just a Nazi pilot who killed 500. He's the most successful Nazi pilot, and she's adorable. She's like the cutest one. Nice. Man, Strike Witches is good as shit. Okay. We did it. We're finally here.
Okay. Just in time for me to need to fucking pee again.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're gonna...
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna drink my last vodka. What you got?
All right. Hold on. Before we dive into our last show.
Yes. What you got?
I got this beer that I stole from David. He's had it in the fridge since... about a year ago, so I think it's safe to say that he's not going to drink it. It's a Thai beer.
Tide?
It's okay. One more serious thought before we move on to Sarazanmai. So the best I can do is cover something.
Fuck pussy.
Fuck
Hell
pussy.
yeah, brother. And scene. Excellent. It's back to anime time, baby.
Done. Well, yes, I'm back from the bathroom.
Yes. And it's time to talk about Sarazanmai.
Yes.
Sarazanmai. Our last and originalist, I guess, show
Well.
from Mappa and director Mr. Ikuhara, Sailor Moon guy.
Everybody in the chat, spam.
Oh man.
Kappa.
I was like, we're gonna get to that joke way later.
Fuck that. Fuck that bullshit.
Everybody spam Cap in the chat. Kappa. Cap. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah,
Got it out of the
so-
way.
You start watching this, and right off the bat, it's very, very, very Ikuhara. And there's a boy, and there's this TV lady who I like, who's saying stuff. There's this ruler boy, and he winds up being a transfer. I don't know what's happening. I have written here what's happening, and it's I was thinking like
I don't feel so good.
Mr. Ikuhara, I do not feel so good. We need something linking these scenes together, my man, because we're on the street, we're in a car garage, we're in school. I don't know. Fucking
Look,
you
man.
know.
I might have physically been at school, but my heart is always on the Skrizzeets.
Of course. The boy and the other guy, they run into this farting frog rabbit, who quite literally does a re. He goes re at one point, and he transforms them into kappas, who are like frog. They're like cryptids, Japanese cryptids that are a frog thing.
He shits him out. He shits him.
There's a bunch of, Ikuhara always always goes for being weird, and I think he might be trying a little hard here, because it's just trying a bit really hard to be weird.
It kind of struck me a little bit as fully cooly fetishism. Because being eaten his shit out and then being imbued with powers is a little.
Yeah, he's also always very gay. So as if Yurikuma Arashi wasn't gay enough, this show is just ass themed. Like that's the motif of the show is the butt.
While our characters are being shit out, by the way, I fear for this Kappa's butt because it is like reaching the threshold at which it's going. It's just a disaster. I can't believe you managed to push that out.
It's a cartoon, man. It's fine.
Okay.
So everyone's a Kappa now. All three of these guys. And there's this whole thing with like Amazon boxes.
I don't know.
Floating away.
Yeah.
And I don't know, they fight this boss monster who's the guy who's been stealing all the Amazon boxes. And that sequence was weird because there's a lot of butt stuff. The sequence after that is amazing.
Yes.
Which is like a transformation sequence, and they're all strutting and skating through this glowing neon fucking tube. And it's the best. It's
the best stuff. The best stuff in the episode for sure.
We learn about our protag, and he's been cross-dressing, and that was not really a twist, but that's how you know what's going on in the previous part of the episode. When Ruler Boy runs into the news girl. It was actually our main character dressing up as the news girl, blah, 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 whatever. And that's kind of it. It's Ikuhara, so I feel like I'm gonna have a better understanding of the themes than like how these characters even like know each other or what their goals are, because those are kind of fuzzy at this point. Maybe they get revealed slowly, like in Penguin Drum. It feels much more like a spiritual successor to Penguin Drum than Yurikuma Arashi. It's got all of his stuff. It's got all the checklist. It has like everything's a circular like smartphone OS vector icon. He loves those. There's animals. It's gay. There are transformation sequences. It's got all of his stuff. It's all very Helvetica sort of smartphony. But he's trying to be very weird and kind of succeeding sometimes, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I feel like you cut out a little bit there, but I feel like it's a success.
Yeah?
I feel like it's a success. I was kind of on the fence, but then once that transformation sequence happened, I'm like, all right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll go on your wild ride. This looks so good. Like, that sequence is so beautiful.
Yeah, I knowing him, I know they're going to do that sequence probably every episode. He loves to reuse. He loves to have sequences that are reused. Penguin Drum had an amazing one.
I hate butt stuff. I hate butt content.
Oh, yeah.
I don't... and basically any form. I find butts to be...
Have you ever had a lady spontaneously take a finger and...
Turn into a kappa? Yes, I have had a lady turn into a kappa before me.
This is serious, goddammit.
No. The brown eye is
stuff. Okay.
Yes, is unexplored territory. I hate it, but I just think I trust enough. There's enough vision here, and there's enough going on to where I'm like, fuck it, do it. I'll watch, and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and see where this goes, because you can't be wrong if enough of this stuff is good. You know, like.
Yeah.
I'm willing to let the kind of utter bizarreness fall by the wayside if there's particular aspects that I think are strong enough, which there are. I think there's a lot of elements of the show that are particularly strong. I think it looks beautiful. I think it is, other than the similarities that I found to Fooly Cooly, which obviously I'm going to kind of compare everything to when it's going into this kind of weird realm, but I'm willing to let it go, because I think it's honest to God weird, and I think it's coming from a sincere, genuine place of weirdness rather than trying to reach for weirdness, especially at a place like this far into his career. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think he has to reach. I think this is coming off of, this is all him, baby.
Yeah, and as far as the plot goes, like, you know, he always starts out with all of these confused, discombobulated, jumbled things. And like in Penguin Drum, they all came together, and it was like the perfect mix of metaphor and literality that I felt like I understood it perfectly, and a lot of it was very symbolic, but I got all of it, and I got all the themes, and I got what was going on and what was supposed to be going on, and I didn't have to take everything at 100% face value. And then fucking Bearstorm, I never once grasped what was happening in that show, and I fell asleep while watching it. And some people probably got it, and maybe there was just as much there. But with this, you feel like his stuff is either going to hit or miss with you. So here's hoping.
I respect it, if nothing else. I respect that this guy got a mainstream release to some fucking crazy bullshit.
Yeah, there's just like a ball sack in here, you know, like he has pretty much free reign, it seems like.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give that to him. Not gonna begrudge him that, you know.
He's earned it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's his first show in 5 years, probably.
Yeah.
I can't believe that shit was 5 years ago. Oh my god. Hell.
Yeah, that's my opinion on it. Respect it.
My opinion.
Keep making it. It's great.
On the season. That's it. We're done, everybody.
Oh my god.
Follow us. You can find us at twitter.com/gangstalking. It's spelled STOCKING.
That went smoothly.
That was fine. That was good, I think.
Yeah. Nothing.
Okay. Listen. You heard what we said about the last previews of every season, okay? Cut us some slack. I understand. I was part of it, and even I'm thinking, damn, that was rough. If you have any suggestions, you can email us. Podcast Gangsta.
Please, we make this in a vacuum. We have no idea.
I mean, we know. I have an idea. It's that no one's listening, which is fine.
Sorry, it's not for them anyway.
It's not for you.
It's like the preface
We're Kevin
to
Smith, baby.
It's like the preface to House of Leaves. This is not for you.
There you go. Bring
And
it back
you
around.
might enjoy it anyway, but
yeah, if you enjoyed it, that's an accident. Okay. It's not like we're trying.
no,
So
no, we don't have this need to be liked. Certainly, it's not the core.
Yeah, we're not doing this for. We're not fucking here to perform emotional labor for you. Okay, we're big bitch she bosses,
Yes,
and we're here to
preach,
rule.
slay.
We're here to rule the world.
Yeah, you want us? We don't want lay up boats. We
Peace out.
Fuck China.